Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kenzie Gamefowl, back with another tip on raising gamefowl, guys. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. The tip for today is, guys, when you have your chickens on tie cord, whether it's tie cords or you raise them in 4x4 pens or pens in general, whatever you raise your chickens in, especially your roosters, guys, make sure you are taking the time out of your day. And it can be even when you're just feeding your fowl or whoever's feeding your fowl. If you got somebody feeding them or watering them, just check each pen. Check each pen as you're walking through. It ain't got to be a very detailed search or look. Just briefly look at your pen for any holes that the chickens may have dug. When chickens take dust baths or dirt baths, whatever you want to call them, they're digging a hole. And most of the time, if you raise your chickens in pens and you don't move your pens every day, every time your chicken takes a dust bath, more than likely he's going to go back to that same spot or that same hole. And after a couple days of taking that dust bath, they can actually dig a nice hole. And a lot of the times it's right there on the edge of the pen. Just say your 4x4 pen, it'll be right there in one of those corners. They like to take their dust baths, and before you know it, they can have a hole dug deep enough where they can just go right up underneath that wooden bottom, and you already know what's going to happen then. So just pay close attention, especially if you got a rooster and a hen in the same pen. Both of them's taking dust baths. They can double the time digging a hole what it would take for one chicken. It can get out. That's happened to me before. I had a little stag that done the same exact thing I'm telling you right now, taking dust baths. I didn't notice it, and by the time I noticed it, it was too late. So guys, just make sure you're checking your pens for holes like that. And also, if you have them in the different types of pens, just check holes in general. Things that's out of place. Like I had a guy that a tree had fell and hit the top of his pen, and he didn't realize it. He seen the tree laying in the yard, but he didn't realize that it had hit his pen and actually tore a small little hole, man. I mean, the hole was this big in the top corner of his pen. And he may not have noticed it, but his rooster did. See, the thing people really don't know is chickens pay close attention to their surroundings. You got to think about it. They're in the pen all day, so they'll notice any little thing that's different off. So, like I said, he didn't notice that hole had got knocked in that pen, but that rooster sure did, and he found that hole, and he ended up getting out of that pen, and it was a tall 7-foot tall fly pen, basically. It was about a 7-foot tall fly pen. The rooster flew up there on the roost and then flew straight up there out of that hole. And that rooster, I'm pretty sure he had to squeeze to get out of it, but it's just crazy how the chickens notice little different things in their pens like that, guys. So just pay close attention to your chickens whenever you can. Like I said, you ain't got to make a special trip to check your pens out. Just do it whenever you're feeding your birds, watering your chickens, or whoever's doing it for you. Just have them, look around, and just because you don't want to lose some of your hard-earned chickens that you done put money into, time into, over just some little simple negligence. You know what I mean? It's not worth it, guys. Take the time to do it so you ain't having to come back and fill in a hole that the chickens done got out of, guys. So that's the tip for right now. Like, subscribe to our Patreon account for more tips, guys. And hey, I appreciate y'all. Until the next one.